Dzhokhar Tsarnaev, born July 22, 1993, is an American domestic terrorist and mass murderer. Along with his older brother, Tamerlan Tsarnaev, planted pressure cooker bombs near the finish line of the Boston Marathon on April 15, 2013. The bombs detonated, killing 3 people and injuring 264 others. Surveillance footage showed the two brothers making their way to the finish line, each carrying a bomb in their backpack. The first bomb went off right at the finish line while onlookers were still trying to comprehend the first blast. Tsarnaev placed his backpack and moved away. 12 seconds later, the second bomb exploded, quite a few casualties coming back. One guy with his legs gone at the knees, some ankles and feet missing. Paramedics scampered to rush the injured to nearby medical facilities. The brothers went on the run, then 19-year-old casually strolling into the store less than 15 minutes after the bombings, heading to the dairy section, buying a half-gallon of milk before walking out and driving away. 4 days later, police received a chilling radio call. All units respond, officer down, all units. It was Met Officer Sean Collier. Surveillance footage showed the two brothers approaching Officer Keir's squad car. The brothers assassinated Officer Collier in an attempt to steal his gun and fled the scene. They then carjacked an SUV and forced the owner to ride with them, but when the kidnappers stopped at a gas station, the owner of the SUV escaped and called 911. 911 recorded line, "Please help me please, they have guns, where are they?" "They're in the gas station in Memorial Drive." "They were in front of the gas station, yeah, I just got wrong, they said they are the they exploit." After authorities pinged the stolen car, 2 officers responded to the scene and a deadly shootout ensued. Reported shots fired at officers trying to stop the vehicle. Shots fired at Watertown. Police officers need assistance immediately. Shots fired again. That's shot fired again. We have 3 units responding. More units arrived as the brothers fought back with guns and explosives. We get report from each supervisor that these suspects have car dynamite type explosives with them, and that's all the officers that are responding during the encounter. Tamerlan was shot multiple times. 8 bullets in him and he was still fighting us. Chased after him and I probably left about 4 or 5 feet in the air and came down on their shoulders and tackled them while the officers were grappling with a heavily injured Tamerlan on the ground. Tsarnaev took the wheels and tried to run over all of them. He narrowly missed the officers and ran over his brother instead. I'm laying there and I saw the front wheels go over Tamerlan. I saw him bounce up and underneath the undercarriage a couple of times. I saw him get hung up in the rear wheels and get dragged 20 to 25 feet. Tsarnaev fled with the car, leaving his brother behind. He later died at the hospital. All officers responded. We have 1 body pinned down and we have another one on the run. Shots fired. The uncle of the 2 suspects condemned his nephews and asked the surviving brother to surrender. I say, Tsarnaev, if you're alive, turn yourself in and ask for forgiveness from the victims, from the injured, and from those who left. Ask forgiveness from these people. Subsequently, a manhunt was launched to capture Tsarnaev. A few hours later, authorities received a strange 911 call. I have a boat in my yard, there's blood all over the inside, there's a person in the boat. Police soon arrived and surrounded the area. In the roof of the boat, a chopper equipped with thermal cameras hovered over the covered boat. There's someone inside. Tsarnaev surrendered. He was badly injured but survived. Tsarnaev faced 30 federal charges, including 4 counts of murder. After a trial that lasted over 4 months, Tsarnaev was eventually convicted of all charges. He was sentenced to death by lethal injection for his crimes. His death sentence was vacated on appeal in July 2020, but the U.S. Supreme Court reversed that decision in March 2022. As of 2025, he is being held on death row at ADX Florence Federal Supermax Prison in Colorado.